Same judging panel as were in evidence for the compulsories and the original dance. No switching around. But remember, there's a panel of 12, and 3 of those 12 will punch in the numbers, but they won't count. And then top and bottom of those 9 will count. Will taken out, and the remaining 7 will count. Now, from Japan, Nozomi Watanabe and Akiyuki Kido, 16th after the original dance. Music from My Fair Lady.
Straight away, they're really using every inch of the ice on this serpentine step sequence. Not technically too demanding, and a bit too much swing of the free leg for my liking. Good synchronization through the twizzles. A little stumble there.
Well, the crowd really loved that. And now we'll find out whether the judges do as well. Two of the more experienced dancers around. Nozomi, who was 35 on Saturday. Akiyuki is 30. They've been going for nearly a decade now, coached by the 1980 Olympic ice down champions Natalia Linichuk and Gennady Kapanasov.
Well, apart from the little stutter towards the end there, I thought it was a good performance. They really sell what they're doing very, very well. The problem is that from the waist down, there's not an awful lot going on. The footwork and the turns that they include in the routine, not as difficult as some of the skaters that we've seen, and certainly the ones that we're going to see later on. But it was a lovely program to watch, and some good lifts, some novel moves, doing this forwards, making it a little bit more dangerous there on one leg. Good change into the position there. Thought the unison on the twizzles was good. The back synchronized twizzles probably better than the forward ones.
Well, they should slot into first place. They're the leaders after the original dance of those who've gone so far. They're going to be pushed, that's for sure.
You can see a little stumble there, had to put the foot down after the turn. It's just all a little untidy. Tend to get a long way apart as well, makes it much easier to skate in open hold when you're not as close to your partner. But great rotational speed on that rotational lift at the end. Really dynamic ending, and always good to leave the judges with a good impression.
There's Gennady and Natalia. Of course, these two uprooted their lives based in Japan and had to move out to Newark and Delaware, where the two Russians are. So many from Eastern Europe and now from Japan doing the same thing. Now, are they going to be in first place? Yes, they are. By 3 marks, so a pretty comfortable margin for Watanabe and Kido. No deductions. And the best free dance so far, and of course they led before. So Watanabe and Kido go into the lead in front of the Americans, and the Hungarians third.